my name's Steven. This is my channel, Vision, Hustle, Freedom. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 mistakes that people make when they are first starting to work out. One of the main mistakes that people make right off the bat is not warming up. They get into the gym and the first thing that they want to do is just go straight to the weights or straight to the machines. And this is a huge mistake, and there's several reasons why. Number one is warming up is super essential. You want to get on the treadmill or take a walk or do a jog or hit the Stairmaster for at least 5 to 10 minutes of pretty light to moderate pace. It's really important. It gets the blood flowing throughout your body. It also signals to yourself that you're getting ready to do some more exercise, and it helps to limit the potential of having injuries. You also want to make sure that you're not stretching before you start getting warmed up. You don't want to just start stretching your quads or anything like that until you've actually done some type of movement and gotten the blood flowing. Stretching cold muscles can actually be really dangerous for them and cause injuries. You don't want to do that. Warming up is something that a lot of people may not feel like doing, but it is really important, both physically and mentally. When I first started working out, all I wanted to do was just go straight to the bench press or start doing bicep curls or whatever. But now I never do that. And now my body is used to that warm up. If I don't go and warm up, then I'm actually not zoned in for my workouts. So another benefit to it starts actually mentally preparing you and signals to kind of your subconscious mind that, hey, I'm here, I'm getting warmed up, and I'm ready to lift, because your mind gets used to that pattern. Show up to the gym, go on the treadmill for 5 or 10 minutes, and during those 5 or 10 minutes, that's when your mind is getting ready and starting to understand the routine and the rhythm. So, like I said, first thing you want to do, get in the gym, do 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 of walking, jogging, Stairmaster, stationary bike, whatever it is. Another part of warming up that's really important is making sure that you're warming up on the exercise / for the muscle group that you're going to be working on before you just start putting weight on. For example, if you're going to go and bench press, make sure that you just do the bar for 10 to 15 reps. You don't want to just start putting weight on right away. You want to get your muscles firing. You want to have blood flowing to them, and you want them to be primed and ready for you to get those reps in of higher weights and more intensity. So anytime I'm doing a new exercise or I'm switching exercises or switching muscle groups, I always do a warm-up set just to make sure my body's primed and ready to go. And I've been doing that for years and years. I'll never skip a warm-up set. It's not worth it. Helps to really prevent injuries. Going back to the stretching portion, it's okay to stretch once you've gotten warmed up. And once your muscles are warm, once you've done some walking or jogging or anything like that, it's okay to start stretching. No problem. It's also a decent idea to stretch between sets. You don't have to stretch super hard, but it's really good for your muscles. It keeps the blood flowing to them. It also stretches out the sheathing on the exterior of your muscles and allows them to potentially grow more eventually. For the second tip, a huge mistake that people make, and I see this all the time, I see personal trainers having people do this, is people get in the gym and the first thing they start doing is isolation movements. And you really want to stick to compound movements. Isolation movements are single joint movements for the most part. For example, curls or deltoid raises or leg extensions, hamstring curls. Those are, and they're really effective and they're really good for you, but you don't want to just start doing them right off the bat. What you want to do is start off with compound movements, and there's multiple reasons that I have for this. Number one is compound movements are much more effective in burning calories, much more effective in building muscle and keeping your body anabolic, which is in a muscle building state. It just promotes much better health and fitness. It also helps to shape your body more. You get stronger. Your body's using more muscles, a more percentage of your body is being used for these lifts. Like, for example, the compound lifts, bench press, pull-ups, squats, deadlifts, anything that's using more than one muscle. A lot of the bigger muscles, like a lot of the bigger movements, like what I just mentioned, are compound movements. You really want to stick to those. If you want to incorporate isolation movements into your workout, that's perfectly fine. But what you want to do is you want to do those after you do your compound movements. As a rule of thumb, when you get more advanced, you can do isolation movements first, but if you're just getting started in the gym and trying to get a routine going, you really want to start with compound movements first and then isolation movements. If you go to the gym and you just start doing isolation movements, you're not going to see results anywhere near as quickly as you would see if you're hitting the gym, let's say 3 days a week, and you're at least getting shoulder press, bench press, deadlifts in, at least 3 or 4 of those movements in, you're going to see a lot more results. And it's going to keep you wanting to go. So just also as a reminder, don't forget, your fitness doesn't have to be progressing in the gym. You can do workouts at home too. There's compound and isolation movements that you can do at home. So no need to worry about that. For more compound and isolation movements and exercises in general that you can do, let alone do at home, just go on YouTube and search for those videos. Never underestimate the power of learning and getting ideas from other people. And the third thing that people struggle with when they're starting off in the gym, and even people who have been going to the gym for a few years but they're not seeing the results they want, they lack consistency. And I can't overstate the importance of consistency enough. If you don't go several times a week, you're never going to see results. You have to really be committed to changing your routine and starting a new habit if you really want to see results. You're not going to see them in a week or two. Normally, it'll take at least 3 to 4 weeks before you start to notice. And that's if you're lucky. A lot of times it takes 4 to 6 weeks. But if you just go a few times a week to start off with, it's going to be way more effective. And you don't have to exercise every single day to see results, and you don't have to go 5 days a week. But what you can't do is go twice a week and expect results. What I would recommend, focus on starting off easy. Start off 2 to 3 days a week and get a little bit of a routine going, and then build it up to 3 or 4 days a week and maybe step up the routine a little bit. It's better to do a little bit. It's better to do easier workouts and a little bit of work for more days per week than it is to just go 2 days a week, but you did full body workouts. If 2 days a week and it's full body workouts is all you can do due to your schedule, that's better than nothing. But it's really important to get the consistency aspect going rather than killing yourself 2 days a week and being extremely erratic with your workouts, because you're not going to see the results. Plus, not to mention, if you're going really hard those 2 days per week, you're going to be really sore and you're not going to be having as much fun. If you're not having as much fun and it's extra painful and you're paying for it the next few days or even for a week, then you're not going to want to keep going. So it's better to start off easy, go more consistently, and develop a rhythm and a pattern and slowly build from there. And that's perfectly fine. So, like I said, make it enjoyable for yourself. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to stick with it. If you're always hurting, you're never going to want to keep going. So you're not there to punish yourself. You're there at the gym or you're at home doing a routine in order to improve your health and to improve your physique or whatever reasons you have for it. You're doing it for you, not to punish yourself. That was the third tip that I have. A few other things that I want to add is that, like I've mentioned, fitness is not all made in the gym. You can get fit by taking walks and jogging and doing things at home. Don't underestimate the power of walking. It's really just important to get that movement and get the heart beating and have your joints getting regularly exercised. Being sedentary, sitting around all day, watching Netflix, or sitting at the desk all day is one of the most unhealthy things you can do. And researchers have even stated that it's actually more unhealthy than smoking. So just get out there, get moving. As an added bonus, always bring a water bottle with you, be sipping on water. when you're getting movement and hydration, and if you're doing stuff outside as well and getting sunlight, that's three things right there that you are just doing a trifecta of gigantically helpful things for your overall health. And lastly, don't underestimate how much better your mental health will be when you're actually exercising, staying consistent, getting that movement, getting fresh air and sunshine as well, getting outside. Don't underestimate it. If you stuck with me this long, I truly appreciate you watching, and I will drop more videos related to fitness. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I truly appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day.